They may not have been wearing the school colors for the big rivalry game, but promoting breast cancer awareness the right way is always a worthy substitution. Number 3 Gillette at number 2 Sheridan in the Energy Bowl, first quarter. Sheridan wearing the blue, yellow, and pink. They got us on this one. It's not Blake Godwin. Rather, it was Joe Sachich. He will turn on the Jets on the far sideline and race 50 yards to the promised land. That did not take long. It's 7-0, and we have only played about 2 minutes. Gillette would try to respond on their first possession, but it did not go well. Cale Meisler is looking, and he is in trouble. He will give Tristan Barfoot the slip, but he will not get out of the grasp of Riley Sessions. A 6-yard loss on the sack, and that drive would end with a 3-and-out. The Broncs would get the ball back and get back to work. Evan Kuhn was a slippery guy to tackle, slippery as an eel. He made 4 guys miss and slips through the line for a 47-yard touchdown run of his own. His team was showing why they had the top rushing attack in 4A and now lead 14-0. The Camels would eventually get it together. Meisler fakes, thought about stepping up, then screens the ball to Josh Hughes, and the defense forgot all about him. 25 yards, they took what opportunities they could get and would trail 14-7 after the first 12 minutes. Second quarter, the home team was on the move again. Sachich is taking the long way around just to acquire 6 yards, but it was worth it. He will reach for the corner and get 6 points for his efforts. That's TD number 2, and that would push the score up to 21-7. But the visitors had an answer. On 4th and 1 at the 14, Dalton Suchor will not only get that 1 yard, he's going to get all 14 and the score. This game is starting to get interesting. We have ourselves a 21-14 game. It only took about 18 seconds for things to get even more interesting. On the ensuing kickoff, Sachich again from his own 11. There was a huge hole in the middle. Now he has to get around one tackler and outrun another, and he will do both. 89 yards. Anyone who knows anything about Sheridan coach Don Julian is that he knows how to coach special teams. Always be ready. Sheridan now has the score doubled up, leading 28-14. But that did not deter Gillette. They came back again and took some chances. On 4th and 1 at the 2, Meisler is looking for Hughes. There was a defender on him, which was better than the last time, but not good enough. They are down 28-21 with less than 1 minute to go before halftime. That was enough time for the Broncs to put something together and get close. Jess Edens is on for a 47-yard field goal try. He had to hook it left, and he hooked it too far. To his credit, he had the distance, but no points. So it was still 28-21 going into the locker room. Third quarter, off of a turnover, the Camels would cash it in. We almost bought it again. Meisler on the keeper. He will make a few guys miss and take it in himself from 19 yards. This team is much improved after getting whipped by Natrona 2 weeks ago. That was it for this quarter, and the score was tied at 28 going into the final 12 minutes. Fourth quarter, first play. The home team was trying to take back control. Godwin is looking to throw. Coy Steele is open 9 yards away, and the two connect. The sophomore cramped up at the end of the play. He was all right, but the PAT was missed, so it was 34-28. That was the break that the visitors needed, and 1 minute later, they would show why they have the best passing attack in 4A and the second best pass attack in the state in all classes. Meisler airs it out, and he was right on target with Talon Nelson, who is gone for 73 yards. This is how a rivalry game is supposed to be played. PAT good, and the lead has changed hands. It's 35-34. Later, the opposition would get close enough to give Edens another chance. This one is closer from 25 yards. Not a great looking kick, but just enough to get over the crossbar. That is what matters. Sheridan goes back up 37-35. Moving on, less than 3 minutes to go. Gillette taking some time, and on this play, Meisler took too much, and down he goes. Touring music hits him from behind. That would slow things up, but the drive would stay alive a little bit longer. Now 4th and 5 from the 28. The Camels have already converted 2 fourth downs, so why not? Sheridan, though, had better defensive coverage this time, and they would get the stop. However, the visitors wisely used their 3 timeouts, forced the Broncs to go 3 and out, so they would get the ball back, but had to start back on their own 12. Now things are getting critical. 4th and 5 at the 17. Gillette needs this one or else it's over. Meisler is scrambling. He needs a receiver badly. throws on the run, and Nelson comes through. He got the first down and some extra, but there's only about 1 minute to go, and they still have some work to do with no timeouts left. 30 seconds remaining. The Camels are just past midfield. I don't know if this was the original plan, but regardless, what the heck? It's a rivalry game. Meisler uncorks a long one, and he will find Jordan Fisher down to the 3-yard line. They gave themselves a chance, and now they have some time to go along with it. And they would waste none of it. Next play, Meisler, far side to Hughes, 3 yards, touchdown. That would cap off an 88-yard drive in less than 1 minute. Sheridan's last chance efforts bore no fruit, so they would pick up their first loss and watch Gillette take home the Energy Bowl trophy. Final score, 42-37.